All right, guys, welcome back. Season 3, episode 2.
Yeah.
We are getting a person who's been on the pod before.
Yeah, a good friend of ours. He's actually walking up right now.
Yep.
Let's go get him.
Some know him as Uncle Bassy.
Yeah, Uncle Bassy.
What's up?
Checking myself out. That was it.
Good.
This is no matter right here. What's up, my boy?
How's it going?
I'm chilling.
You ready?
Mr.
Phil.
You ready, bro? You ready to get in here? Second time being on?
Hell yeah.
How do you feel?
Feel good. Feel hyped up, yeah.
All
Happy.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the little intro. Let's get seated and see you guys there.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode. This is season 3, episode 2, and man, things are just happening quickly. And we got good guests. We had a great guest yesterday. We got another great guest who is no stranger to the show, no stranger to the gym. This is new Jim at Marietta. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. And there's no other way to say it. He's just everyone's favorite Theo. Let's give it up for Uncle Bassy in the house.
Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
How you doing, Uncle Bassy?
I'm good. I'm always good. You feel me? Happy.
Always,
Happy
brother.
to be here. Appreciate y'all having me. Y'all got a few more cameras from the last time I was here too.
Oh yeah.
Upgrading.
You were
You're
the
doing
last
your
on like
upgrading, you know what I mean? We do
Yeah,
ours.
when did we get you on last? What season?
season 1.
I think it was.
Oh, you
It
were,
was
bro.
the end of 2023. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was like
dude.
season 1, episode like 4 or 5.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
He's an
You've been-
OG.
Doing some research.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, man, you've been doing a lot, bro. You've been growing. The channel's been growing. Got some sponsorships to talk about, man. But we'll let
If
you
you
go.
can.
Yeah.
If we're
I'll
allowed
talk
to.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, you know, sometimes when you're making big moves, can't always talk about
NDA.
it. NDAs and whatnot.
Sign an
But
NDA.
yeah, man. So what's been going on with you, man? What's new in your world of streaming?
It's crazy because a lot, but at the same time, ain't shit changed. You feel me? Like I'm still just
Still
trying to do what
hustling.
I gotta do.
100%.
Yeah.
Just trying to blow up the channels already. That's really what it is. But since the last time I talked to y'all, I grew the channels a lot. Probably my biggest thing is I got my YouTube channel monetized. Which
Yeah.
if y'all do
Nice, bro.
YouTube,
Huge.
you know, like
You know,
it takes forever. Like you feel like you're never gonna get there.
struggle's real.
Yeah, it was actually bounce my ass. The first video I ever had that blew up.
Dude, that was a
Okay,
banger.
you need to elaborate. You need to elaborate because
Yeah.
you're like,
Alright.
bounce my ass.
Actually, if this is people's first time tuning into you and not really knowing what you do, break that down real quick. Just a little
Yeah.
bit of what you do, your hustle, how long you've been doing it, that type of stuff.
Yeah, so to most people, I'm known as the bounce my ass guy. I'm trying to kind of get out of that, but that's kind of what I am. You feel me? I'd rather be known for that than not known at all.
True.
But yeah, so I made my first video that ever blew up was me and the homie freestyling, and he left the room real quick. I was like, yo, I'm gonna make it gay when he comes back. I just started spitting about bouncing ass. Got really gay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just talking about bouncing ass, and then they got like a couple million on my channel, which was crazy for me because at the time I had never had a video go over like 25K. And then that one popped off for like a couple million on my Instagram, a couple million on my TikTok. Other accounts reposting it. Across
Not
all the
tagging
accounts,
you.
not tagging me too.
Yeah, I remember seeing those.
Across all the other accounts I've seen probably like 12, 15 million views on it at the time when it was new. The accounts are still posting it now, and like I'll still randomly get waves of followers in from it. But after that, people are like, yo, you got to make this a full song. It's like, all right, like I'm doing anything I can to make it blow up. You feel me? Like, all right, shit. So me and Noots recorded a full song off of his laptop. We didn't even have a DAW. We used Audacity and like a blue snowball mic, like a USB mic. Like we used whatever we had. And I recorded a full song. We shot a music video like somewhere around where I lived. I got the homie's rocket launcher. It's in the music video. And yeah, that video blew up. Like the full music video is like I think like 300K now, which
Damn.
for clips ain't nothing, but for a full length YouTube video, if y'all know, you know, like that's a lot of views. You feel me? Especially
Dude,
for me.
Definitely.
And
Wait,
so
on the music video, are you serious?
yeah,
Dude, what the heck?
300K
Dude, that's
now.
insane.
And it still took a minute to get my channel monetized, because to get a YouTube channel monetized, you gotta have 1,000 subs, and then you have to have 4,000 watch hours or a certain amount of shorts views. But I was closer on watch hours. 1,000 watch hours, like it was a 2-minute video. The music video it was like 2.5 minutes. So all those views don't amount to as many watch hours as a longer video that blown up would have got, you know?
Yeah.
So it still took a minute.
It
Went
was a
up,
grind. Just
kinda
a straight
died out.
grind.
Yeah.
and then out of nowhere, it just spiked up again like crazy this time though. One of the things that helped it, there was some gamer, I forget his name, but I just saw a comment one day that was like, "Oh, who else is here because of blank?" It was like Skizzy or like Smiggy or I don't know. I don't remember his name, but
Shout out you though.
yeah, shout out to Migs, whoever you are. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but I looked him up, and I went to his most recent video, and then at the end of it, he just put "Bounce My Ass" like as his credits were rolling, and so that brought like hella people in along with a bunch of other stuff. And after the video had died out, it was getting consistently like 4 or 5 views an hour, right? Because I would check like the hourly YouTube thing.
Yeah.
At that point, it had gone up to like consistently getting like 30 or 40 views per hour, and I was like, oh shit! So it just went up from there. And this blow up was like a year after I dropped the song, a year and a half after I dropped the song, and that just took everything back up again. And then I got the watch hours there. I got my YouTube channel monetized, and for me, that's like the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long had you been streaming before all of like the bounce that ass video and all that stuff? Like, how long had you been doing this?
Before you started bouncing ass and shit.
Yeah, before you started bouncing ass everywhere.
So I was streaming at the time like 6 months before that happened. It's probably right around 2 years since I started streaming right now, actually. I think, it might be to the day. It was right around this time 2 years ago when I started streaming. So it was like 6 months in. That happened, blew up a little bit. But like nothing too crazy. The music video definitely didn't do as good as I thought it was gonna after the clips did. But then when it all kicked in, when that gamer thing happened, that was like the end of last year, like October maybe of last year. So that was about like a year and a half after the video dropped, a little over a year after the video dropped. And yeah, it just went up ever since, and I was like, okay, cool. And it kind of died back out again, but it got me monetized. You feel me? Which is cool because I don't want to be the bounce my ass guy forever. You feel me? Like, like I'll do funny shit, yeah, but I don't want to be like known as the guy from the thing. You feel me? Because that there's no longevity in that. Like, okay, like you think the These Nuts guy,
one hit wonder.
Like the
the
These
one
Nuts
meme.
guy is known for These Nuts, and he's nowhere now. The Hot Tua girl. She was known for that. She tried to go somewhere, it didn't really work.
Oh, and then she started scamming people.
Bassy coin. I know I love Bassy coin.
Well, I think she's doing like Talk to her now, but I don't think.
Well, no, she didn't. Then she
she needed to
scammed
talk
a
to a
bunch of
lawyer,
people,
bro.
and now she's
Oh yeah,
down.
she scammed people.
Oh really?
Yeah, she
Put
dropped
that
a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and then pulled the rug out on everyone like 16 hours later or something.
Yeah, she's like, no, guys, it's not true. I'll explain all this tomorrow.
And then just disappeared.
Yeah.
Into the sunset.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a big rug pull with like her whole crypto thing. But,
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
how people
that's
still falling
crazy.
for that, but anyways.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't want to like just be the guy from the thing, and I don't mind it. Like if y'all know me for that, that's cool. But it's like, I got other shit to do. You feel me? So like,
Yeah.
I wanna keep going with it. I can't beat a joke to death too much because that's how it dies out.
Yeah, you get people in your comments talking about, bro, bounce your ass again. I don't want to see
No.
this game and shit.
To this day, people will pop in my streams and just be like, "Oh, bounce my ass," and they like drop all the lyrics to "Bounce My Ass." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I made the song. Like I know the lyrics." You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And that song was over a year and a half ago, and it's crazy because they'll come in or like anytime I drop a clip of me freestyling, which does well now, or like a new song or whatever, they always do well. Music has done better for me than anything else. But whenever I do that, there's always a couple comments like, "What is this? Just bounce your ass." And it's like, make another zesty freestyle. And it's like, nah, I made a zesty song. I'm not the zesty guy. You know? I low key, like, I'm gonna be honest, I fucking hate that song now. Like, if I'm being real,
Yeah?
Like-
Like whenever you start hearing it, you're like, turn that shit
I
off.
turn that shit off.
I
Yeah,
don't want to hear
That's
it.
so funny, bro.
yeah. I mean, I like it, I guess. But, you know,
I mean, it got you somewhere, right?
Yeah,
You're
You know?
grateful for it, you just don't like it. You just
It's
don't wanna hear
bittersweet.
because I don't think it's a good song by any means. Like, I think it's funny, you know.
Yeah.
But like, the thing with music is you could re-listen to it. It has replay value. Jokes, you hear them one time and it's funny. You don't want to hear it again. You know, like, you already heard the joke.
Uh-huh.
I see it more as a joke than a song, but
Yeah.
you know,
It was a good joke, though.
yeah, it was a good one. It had a good run. You know,
Yeah.
happy with it.
Nah, bro, so that's great. You got monetized. You did get a recent sponsorship, and
Yeah.
it's a gym sponsorship, right? But you don't even really. I know we're doing a. Can I say it?
Yeah.
We're doing a vlog today after the podcast for his
little gym
channel and
vlog.
maybe my channel. Who knows? I'll decide. But yeah, talk about
Can I-
that. Like you
can I
don't really
represent
even.
real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, shout out Gorilla Mind right here. Yeah, Gorilla Mind hit me up. I was so happy when they did because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this was like my favorite energy drink at the time. I found them from the gym actually. They had them in the vending machine,
Yep.
and then where I get my supplements was like Vitamin Shop at the time. I found them there. They just tasted better than other energy drinks
Dude,
that
they
I've
taste
had.
really good. I ain't gonna lie.
And like they got nootropics in it too, which is like
Nice.
brain fuel, right?
Yep.
And that shit hits. Like that was my first time really trying it was through this energy drink, and I'll just be locked in. And I noticed a big shift in my content about probably like 3 months ago in my streams. Like I noticed a big change in my energy when I started drinking energy drinks before my stream, started drinking caffeine before, and started getting more sleep. And those two things happened at the same time, and I felt like my content, my energy and presence just went to like a new level with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was my favorite energy drink, and I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I want something to like rep on stream, something to try to like make a little extra money here and there or something like that, because where I was at and where I'm still at really is like I want to get as many people locked in with me as I can. Then I'll worry about making money. Because right now, even like I don't have that many people watching in the first place. So I was like, let me grow my following first, then I'll worry about getting money. But then, you know, we're doing big crazy ass videos, crazy streams. I'm dropping hella money here and there just to like, you know, do these crazy videos. I'm renting Airbnbs for like all kinds of videos. Even when I'm just streaming at the pad, like I'm buying new games. I just bought a PC, like all that shit's adding up. So I'm like, all right, I've had brands in my DMs. Let me actually like see what some of them want, because there are a lot of like nobody brands that like nobody knows, which is cool if I fuck with your like what you're doing, you know, like. So I was like looking for clothing brands or whatever. I had someone kind of had a deal with the clothing brand, but I never promoted it by the time it went down, because they was doing a lot of shit that I didn't like. That's a whole story I can get into if y'all want to, but they were doing a lot of shit I didn't like, and I was like, I'm not gonna rock with that. And then the day
I'm kind of interested in that a little bit.
I mean, I can talk about it if y'all want. It's like it's a whole thing, but
I'll finish
I know
up
I've
this
told you
story.
about it.
Yeah, finish up this story and
I'm
get
kind
into
of
that.
yeah. So anyway, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, let me find something to rep, like a little extra money, like even an affiliate code with somebody, you know, like, hey, use my code. Let me get that 10% commission.
Yeah.
And then the day I was like, I had this one in my DMs, and they're kind of like G Fuel. It's like pre-workout for gamers, but like lesser known. They're getting kind of well known now, but the thing is, like, everybody and their dog can get a code with them if they really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's not exclusive. It's not.
Yeah, it was to a point, and I had a code with them. I didn't have to like do anything. They just like, you just had to sign up, and they'll just approve you right away and give you a code. And I just never promoted it yet. And I was like, the day I was about to, or here, I'll say it like this first. One of the reasons I wasn't too excited about it was because anyone could get the code, right? To a point where like I would see other accounts where it was like name of the brand, affiliate. And they weren't even a person like on the account. Like it was the whole purpose of the account was for people to look it up, use their code, and they could get money off of it. So it's like, okay, that's like, I already know there's no chance of them showing love back to me in return. Like, yeah, I'll get my commission, right? I'll give them discounts, I'll give them business, but like, they're never gonna repost anything of mine because they can't do that with thousands of people.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Little extra money's little extra money. So the day I was about to actually like buy one of their shakers and start drinking water out of it on the stream to promote it was the day I checked my DMs and saw Gorilla Mind DM me, and I was like, nah, like what? And I was tripping because, like you said, I don't do gym content. Like I've done probably in my 2 years of YouTube, I've done like 3 gym videos, 2 with y'all, 1 by myself, maybe like 4. We'll say 4 or 5 at max.
And we're honored.
Yeah. Shit. But yeah, and I was like, all right. And then I saw it. I was drinking a Gorilla Mind at the time, so I sent them a picture. I'm like, yo, no way. Like, y'all are my favorite energy drink brand. Like, I'm down. Like, let's do it. And shit, they've been amazing. You feel me? They're cool as hell to work with for sure. Hey, GorillaMind.com. All right. Use code Bassy, y'all. Hey, 10% off. Okay?
Oh, yeah, 10%.
Which favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor? I didn't bring it today, but black cherry vanilla. It's the
What
black
color's
can.
on?
Yeah, it's just a
Can
black
I look
can.
at the stuff on the back?
Yeah. 200 milligrams of Hooperzine A. Okay, if y'all
Dude,
know
my
what that
favorite
is,
one is the pink one. The
it
pink
makes you
one
lock
is,
in.
Pink one is gas.
What is it called? What is it?
Hooperzine?
Uberzine?
Yeah, Hooperzine, yeah.
Uberzine.
Yeah, I used to work at a supplement shop, and so like this was when I was like 16, and part of our job we had to know every ingredient and every pre-workout and all that. So when we had free time, nobody was coming up. Like I would be looking up the ingredients. And I always remember Hooperzine because that was one of the first things I looked up where it was like it just makes you focus. I'm like, sounds cool. Like I can't focus for shit anyway. I'm looking into it. They use it correct. Like I might be wrong. Double check me on this, but they use it to treat Alzheimer's patients. Like who can't? I was like, that sounds like some crazy shit. And so I looked it up and it's like completely safe. I think it's plant based too.
Good.
I was gonna say, bro. Even just having it in my hand, I was like, damn, it kind of smells like really good, you know?
Yeah. And so after seeing that, like I tried some pre-workouts with it, and I was like, okay, I fuck with this.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to take my caffeine intake down so I don't get like a tolerance. So I don't want to take like 350 milligram pre-workouts with that no more. These only have 200 milligrams of caffeine, so it's like,
which is standard, right?
Yeah.
That's like standard. But then you also get the nootropics in it, which is nice extra boost. I love nootropics.
Yeah,
it like locks me in, bro. It's
they got pills too.
It's different. It's different than caffeine, bro. Because I feel like caffeine just gives you energy, right? It gives you energy, but like mentally, nootropics like mentally get you like aware, locked in. I feel like you can form sentences better, speak better, and stuff like that too.
Yeah, they
increases your intelligence. Some might say.
Nah,
That's an astute observation, Xander.
Oh, yeah? They got pills, Gorilla Mind Smooth, and it's just like nootropics pills. And so like I've taken those.
What's your experience been with the nootropic pills?
I'm locked the fuck in. Like I first took them before I came to the gym one time. I just took the pills and like a non-stimulant pre-workout.
Yeah.
And I got here and I was cool. Like I was chilling. I was like focused. Like I was able to get shit done. You know how sometimes you be wandering in between sets and you're like, damn, did 2 minutes pass already? Like I gotta hit this next set. There was none of that. And the first time I took it, or like second time I took it, I had to get a verse together for a song we were working on. I was just coming up with bars so much easier than I usually do. That's when I first realized like, yo, like I need to keep taking these. You feel me?
Didn't you say there was another supplement you've been taking?
Oh, I had to shit. Yeah, I started taking. If y'all ever take L-carnitine, don't take too much of it. You're gonna be shitting all day. All right? Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, but yeah. Shout out Gorilla Mind. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that other? If you don't mind breaking down the other sponsor that was kind of not rocking.
You don't have to say the name, but just like what happened.
So it was a couple other brands really, and it was just like okay, for one like that one energy drink or like gamer supplement. With that, it was just like I felt like I was talking to robots, you know, and also just with how many people they have, they got like nobodies who have their codes, which is cool. Like if you don't have a following, that's all good. But like I don't care about the following. I care about the effort though. Like, are you putting in work? And like the fact that they're like sponsoring people who don't even put in work or not even people at all. Like that one who was just an account that was like affiliate. It's like okay, I know for a fact there's no way they're ever gonna show love back to me because it's impossible. You can't do that with 1,000 people. Like there's just not enough time or people to make that happen. You feel me? So stuff like that. I was looking through brands. One brand DM'd me, and it was a clothing brand, which I wanted to work with a clothing brand. I still do. If y'all notice, every time I stream or do a video, I'm always in a plain white shirt, a plain black shirt, plain white hoodie, black hoodie, tank top, like whatever, no branding because like nobody's paying me yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to wait. And so a clothing brand hit me up, and this was like smaller following, but I actually like the clothes. Like they like even to this day, like I still think they have like really cool looking clothes. So they hit me up. And this is not to like throw shame or shade on nobody, but it's just kind of explaining why I fuck with Gorilla Mind now or like other companies so much more. But yeah, they hit me up and it was like, oh, join our team. Like someone from their team DM'd me. And the person who was talking to me from the team was cool as hell, right? Like she seemed cool as fuck from like DMing her. And I got the DM and I checked it out and I was like, oh, I actually kind of like the clothes. And I'm like, yeah, like I'd be down. And so there was just a lot of little things going wrong. Like it was never like they crossed no kind of line where I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But it was a lot of little things that are adding up where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. So at first it was like, okay, yeah, like join the team. And I'm like, all right, bet, like let's do it. And then this was the only company out of all the other companies like that I had worked with where it was like, hey, like you got to make a purchase to get on, you know? And like everybody else was like, oh, here, just like fuck with us. Like we'll give you a code, start promoting shit, right? But then I was like, it kind of felt a little weird to me at first, but it makes sense to me because I'm like, you know what? It's clothing. I was going to buy clothes anyway so I could rep it on stream. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Like, that's fine. And it was like, oh, it has to be this much money. It was like $60 or some shit. Pay $80 if you want to like be a part of the team and you get like a special little gift with it. I'm like, I don't need no gift. I just want a shirt with their name on it so I can sell it on stream. Because I accidentally sold clothes for other companies before. Back when I first started, I used to wear certain brands on stream. There's one, I almost said their name. I did enough for y'all. I'm not gonna say her name.
Y'all know who you are.
And so I wore like a long sleeve with it right there, and it had like a little logo right here. Someone's like, "Yo, what kind of shirt is that? That's clean." And I told them, and then like a week later, they're back in the stream like, "Oh yeah, I brought the brown one right now." I was like, I could have made some money. I could have done something. You feel me? But I was like, oh, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna go like rep nobody who's not paying me, but I'm also not gonna gatekeep. Like, if I really fuck with something, why not spread a good word? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really like your product, I really like what you're doing, then I don't mind saying a name. Yeah. But anyway, so, damn, I got distracted. What was I talking about?
It's
so
just
I was like,
different brands.
Oh, yeah, to like rep their brand. So I was like, all right, yeah, like I'll make a purchase. That was the first, like, I made a little purchase, right? $60. Like, oh, $80, you get a little gift with it. I was like, all right. So I put my cart together, and then it was $79.50, and they said to screenshot and like send it for proof. And I was like, let me just ask. It's worth asking. It's a 50-cent difference. Yeah. Like, hey, I noticed y'all mentioned like a gift or something. Like if I was $80, it's $79.50. I was like, it's worth the ask. I sent it. Nah, I gotta be $80. I'm like,
damn, bro, that is so.
I was like, all right, it's a gift. You know, they don't have to do it. They don't have to be nice and give an extra gift. So I'm like, you know what? I do need socks anyway. I'm actually wearing the socks. You can't see the brand. I needed socks though. That's my point. Like I needed socks. So I was like, let me throw some socks in, $10. So I got the socks on right now. But I was like, okay, cool. So I had socks. It's up to like past their limit or whatever for like to get a little gift included. But that was the first thing. I was like, over 50 cents, really? Second thing,
The gift was socks.
no.
They gave you a free pair of socks. Damn.
I was like, I know that'd be crazy. But so after that, I was like, first little thing, and then she was like, oh, do you mind following our brand and the CEO? I thought I already was following the brand, so I was like, oh yeah, like my fault. I thought I already was. I swipe out of her DM and I see a DM from the brand. Bro ain't even following us, shaking my head. I'm like, what the fuck are you? I was like, what? And like, I'm like, y'all ain't even following me. So I look at their account and I DM them back. I'm like, y'all ain't even following me. They're like, oh, how we only follow our lead team. I'm like, okay, and I only follow the homies. Like, you ain't special. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we all have our rules of like who we follow and not rules, but like,
Like criteria.
you're saying,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
you-
saying like that you're
you don't
special
even
because
meet that.
well, that's just what I do. I only follow. Okay, I only follow
Wait,
the
so
homies.
how'd you see the DM? He ain't even following us. Shake my head or whatever. How
They
did you?
DM that?
Because I followed them,
Uh-huh.
and then once I followed them, I guess it popped up in it because it would be in requests if I wasn't following them.
Okay.
So they had DM'd me, and then after the girl said that, I swiped out, and I went to go follow them. I must have followed them first, yeah. So I followed them, and then I went back to my DMs, and I saw that, bro. I didn't even wait. No. Okay, I went to message requests. I must have went to message requests. I saw bro ain't even following us, shaking my head, and I was on my way to go follow them. So I was like, the fuck? And I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, we only,
Like,
and
man,
I'm like,
you just hit
Yeah.
me up.
and I'm like, that's weird to me. And it's like, it's not even like, I don't care if y'all don't want to follow me, but why you pressing me for not following y'all? You feel me? Like, so they're like, oh, we only follow like main team. I'm like, okay, I only follow the homies. But then after I said that, I was like, you know what? It could just be some random like dickhead who's unprofessional like on their team.
Dude, you're
But I'm-
giving them pass after pass
saying,
after
bro.
pass, bro. You're a good ass
Yeah,
person. I feel like the second time I'd be like, all right,
Very
fuck
generous.
this.
Because,
Nah,
because like if I want
Nah.
the way I see it, like if I want the money, one dickhead on their social media team is not like enough
bro,
to
I
like
think the
cut
50
ties.
the 50 cents thing would have turned me off completely.
Yeah?
Because if they really want you on, bro, they're gonna trip about 2 quarters.
Yeah.
like really think about it. 10 dimes.
Yeah.
what the
we can go to Walmart and find that shit on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
to
what
me,
the
like
fuck?
to me, it wasn't that serious. But with more coming, there's more to this shit. Like it adds up. You feel me? So after they said that, like, oh, you didn't even following us, and I'm like, it didn't seem playful. Like I get they were trying to make a joke, but like I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying?
100.
So I told him I was like, okay, and I only follow the homies. But I was like, oh, whatever. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna follow y'all right now. Don't trip. I followed them, and then after that, she was like, oh, here, like you join our Discord. I'm like, yeah, like for sure. I'll join the Discord. I get in, same thing as the other company. Bunch of nobodies in there. Like, again, not people. We all started from somewhere, right? Not people who aren't trying, but like, or no, not people who don't have followings, but people who aren't trying. It's like y'all ain't even trying. So again, same thing. If I'm showing you love, like there's no chance of y'all ever like showing me love in return because there was like 600-700 people in the Discord, and it's like the fuck. All right. So I went in, and again, that's not like a bad. I mean, I don't know. Take it how you will, right? But they're like in the Discord. They're like, oh yeah, change your name to like your full like legal government name, right? Because I was Uncle
Oh
Bassy.
my
Yeah.
god.
And just in their Discord, just in their server. I don't have to change my whole Discord. Just in their server.
This is so many
And
weird
then-
rules.
Yeah.
So much so
And
weird.
Kind of felt like an employee for a little bit.
Yeah.
This is the whole reason I started streaming is because I didn't want to be an employee ever again.
Yeah, we
But
want
I
your
was like-
government name.
But I was like, all right. So I
Drop the
did that.
social too while you're at it.
And so I did that. I'm like, all right, change to my government name. And then like we're gonna DM you with your like affiliate code and all that too. If you make 2 sales, you can request to like change your code to whatever you want. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I don't give a fuck. And so I go in and I get the or actually, okay, I'll say this. After I joined their Discord, I get the package that I bought from them, right? Got the clothes. Clean ass clothes, by the way. I will say, I fuck with their clothing. This free gift that I bought this pair of socks for, this extra 50 cents, this free gift was a piece of cardboard with a discount code for 25% off so I can spend more money with them. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. It's technically a gift, but like that, there's an implication. when
Yeah.
you
Thought
say
you were gonna
gift,
give
you
me
know
a
what I'm saying?
hoodie, damn it!
I
Like,
know,
like-
a hoodie, like maybe a little bracelet or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, like it's a gift. They
Even
don't
some
have to.
stickers or something.
Yeah,
Some
that's what I was
stickers.
expecting. I'm like, okay, they don't have to give a gift. I'm expecting them to throw like a shaker or like stickers or something, like
Yeah.
an opportunity to spend more money. That's a gift we're doing. I'm like, that's
Not
like,
even 50% off too. It's just.
I was like,
Yeah,
talking about this on stream
but here's the
one-
catch: you get the 25% off on orders 150 or over.
yeah.
So
well, here's the thing: is
That's
like
wild.
I could use my own affiliate code
like, what the?
and get 10% off, and then the 10% commission. That's like 22%. I'm almost there. Like,
No, I
anyway,
know,
using my own
but
code.
I would not go through it. That you're like, hey, I put in, I'm trying to get 25% off this hoodie. Oh, dude, you have to spend over $100
Oh,
to
yeah.
get that 25% off. So,
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you not
Yeah.
read the fine print?
well, it's $99.79, dude. You need some more socks?
Yeah.
Buy another
Yeah,
pair of
need some more
socks.
socks. No, I was talking about it on stream before, and I was like, I always rip Pokemon packs on the stream, and I was like,
Yeah,
and I was like, that's like me saying I'm gonna give away a Pokemon card, and then I give away like the code card that comes in. Like it's technically a card made by Pokemon, but it's
Right.
not what it's expected, you know.
Uh-huh.
So that too, just little shit adding up, and I was like, you know what?
That's
I'm already here. I have the clothes. It would be so easy for me to just throw a shirt on, put my code on the screen.
Mhm.
I get the code. Remember, I had to change my name to my legal government name in the Discord server.
Oh, my fault.
I'll make sure it wasn't me.
my-
And I'm like, all right, like, so I changed my legal name. I'm Bassy. I'm Uncle Bassy. Bass is what everybody calls me. My legal last name is Molesky. Nobody knows that shit. I get my
Everyone.
code. It's like Molesky 10. I'm like, how the fuck I'm gonna promote? Like nobody know. Like that's my code for Gorilla Mind is Bassy. Y'all know my name is Bass or Bassy. You don't have to think about it. You just I found out about this from Bassy. What was the code? Bassy. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, I get it. Like I'm not picky on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you want to make the code, but I would kind of prefer it to be something that has to do with me. Like
your branding.
yeah, like not a single person who watches my streams knows my legal last name is Bassy. And so or not
Or
Bassy, it's Molesky.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? They said, oh, make 2 sales, request change of code. I'm like, these are human beings I'm talking with here, right? let me just ask. Even if he says no, it's at least worth the ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, and I was respectful. I was like, yo, I know you said like make 2 sales, request to change a code. I explained it. Everyone knows me as Bass, Bassy, Uncle Bassy, whatever y'all want to say, Uncle, like whatever you want to put.
Uncle.
Nobody knows my name is
Bass.
Molesky. Is there any way y'all could like change it? The response was so dry. Just I gotta make 2 sales. At that point, I was like, fuck this. Leave Discord server. Like I'm out. Like leave Discord server. Fucking never went back.
Yeah,
The
that wasn't
shirt-
even formal either. It's just like, nah, brother.
Yeah. Luckily, the shirt I got just had a little branding on the side right here, and I was like, that's cool. I'll rock this shirt whenever.
Better luck next time, pal.
Come on.
Yeah,
up real
cover
quick.
up the socks.
Yeah.
We'll censor that.
And the shorts.
I don't
wear
think
the
you can
shorts
see
all
it.
the
Can you
time.
see his socks?
Probably not.
Okay.
Unless I'm like this again. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I was like, I
Okay.
wear the shorts all the time because they just got tiny branding right there. Y'all will see me wear the shorts. You just don't know the brand. Like, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I need a gym clothes anyway. I didn't lose nothing. It was a cool experience because now I could see the difference versus someone like
Yeah, you learned.
with Gorilla Mind. Because Gorilla Mind, yo, they give a fuck about me. Like, there's people I'm talking to there, not robotic ass people, real people. Like, I remember when I was first in contact with them, I was talking to the guy and like, they're doing way more for me than the other brand was. So it's like, obviously, I'm gonna do stuff in return, right? And I'm trying to think. I'm sure I'm allowed to talk about this.
If you're on the, we don't have to if you're not sure.
Yeah. if
Well,
you're
I know you can
fast.
always. I'm. Okay. Well. Yeah, y'all can cut me stuttering right here. 'Cause I'm trying
No,
to think.
it's okay.
No, I don't have to
Just
say
get
too
the
much, but
timestamp.
pretty much like they're doing a lot for me, so I got to do a little more for them. But I'm happy to do so. You know what I mean? Meaning like I'm not just gonna like, hey, y'all want to use my code and buy something. Like I'll make a post dedicated to them, you know, every now and then or something like that. So I'm talking with one of their guys, right? Who's cool as hell, by the way. And we're talking about like, you know, criteria and all that, like terms and conditions of
Yeah.
this sponsorship. And as we're talking, he seems cool the whole time. And he's like, oh, like, can't wait to see you get creative with it. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I can see you like getting creative, you know, like maybe a Gorilla Mind reference and a freestyle coming. I was like, oh, and a freestyle, okay. And then he's like, he mentioned bounce my ass. I was like, yo, they know who I am. Like, this is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they actually know.
yeah,
who
like
you
they
are,
actually
yeah.
give a fuck about me. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Just the fact that he said that is like, oh,
There's
I'm a
some
person to
research.
y'all. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm somebody to y'all. Because with that other brand, I was like treated like nothing, and it's like, I have more followers than your entire brand. Like, and I don't say that to be big headed or cocky. I know I still got a long way to go, but I say that to let y'all know, like, I could be an asset to y'all. Like,
Yeah.
and there was so much irony in it to me because the brand was at like, I think like 32,000 followers at the time, and I was at like 33. Like, it was just enough to where it was ironic that like, oh, really? Like, this is how y'all want to like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So-
And it's like Gorilla Mind is a much bigger brand. The
Way
fact
bigger,
that they
yeah.
treat you way better than this small brand that probably has like, you know, a couple guys working. Like you can't even give a guy that's like, you know, trying to help you guys out. You know, a little mutual asset. You can't even give them the time of day.
It's just weird, bro, because they want to boost their sales, right? And like, I don't know why the hell they thought putting your last legal name as the thing. It's like, if it like Bassy 10 or Bassy 15 or whatever, or Bass whatever. It's like, wouldn't that sound better to your viewers to push sales to them? You know, like, who the fuck is gonna do, like, you know, like, that's...
Even just relationships go along. Even if he would have said, like, hey, you know what, like, I wish I could work with you, but it's actually this person that's in charge. I'll talk to him. Maybe we can get anything like that. Anything other than just no. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, man,
so,
can't do that. Sorry.
2 sales, man.
The funniest shit too was 2 sales.
That's funny.
And just like them calling it sales, not referrals, was like, I'm a damn employee. Like, I don't want to do this shit. And so like, what the? I got a quota now.
Yeah, literally.
It's like, hey man, I see you.
You slacking over there, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, hey, what's up with your monthly sales?
Yeah, you only made 5
You
sales
bump
this
your
month.
numbers, man.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to take our hoodies back that you bought.
We don't want to take those socks
them
back.
socks back, bro.
I know we need those. But no,
Hey, we have your Addy now. We can, you know.
yeah,
pull
shit.
up
And
on
my
you,
government name too. The funniest thing with Gorilla Mind though is like talking with the guy after he mentioned bounce my ass. It was like, oh, there's that joke. I'm always the bounce my ass guy, but like, okay, cool. You know who I am. Like, that's cool, right? After I had that conversation, I went to Instagram. I went to notifications, and like, you know how the top is like, it's all your notifications, and at the top it's priority. Like people you follow or DM a lot, it's priority. There's only one right there at the top. Gorilla Mind started following you. I'm like, let's fucking go. Like, that's it. They followed me, like, and they have like way more followers. Like you said, they're a much bigger brand, like,
Yeah.
and they got like, you know, they're well known and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of ironic too, though, because bigger companies, right? It's like some people could. I mean, I think it's a lot of big companies are more personable, but a lot of companies aren't because there's so many people they're interacting with. You would expect it to be more robotic instead of more personable.
Yeah.
You think a smaller company, there'd be less people they're interacting with, so it's more personable.
Yeah.
But if a company's so big and they're having so many people, it's like maybe sometimes it's hard to not send an automated message or whatever. So that's cool. Shout out
Also,
Gorilla
like
Mind.
that work ethic, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they could
Yeah.
just be in that mindset like, no, we're going to take this as seriously as possible because it's brand exposure. And no matter what platform it's on, we got to look for every single opportunity. And you're definitely, you know, cutting a way for them to get into gaming, streaming, freestyle, you know, the music aspect of it. And that's not it either, you know, for the people that don't know. You're also starting to get into hosting like beer pong tournaments and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah,
Cup
yeah.
pong.
Yeah, so
They got me in clubs now. Shit.
break that stuff down too. So Uncle
Hosted by
Bassy's
Uncle
out there
Bass.
hosting stuff now as
Yeah.
well. So break that down. How did you start doing that? How did that come about? And then what are the future plans for some of these beer pong tournaments or just future things that you're going to be hosting?
Yeah, so I first had the idea when I was just like, you know, hey, what are we gonna do for a YouTube video this week? This is like 5-6 months into me streaming maybe, and I was like, let's do a beer pong tournament. I have like a big area outside of where I live where we could set up a table and cameras. They pulled up, they won the beer pong tournament actually.
Yeah, we're the first annual champs, bruh.
That's probably where you seen them, yeah.
Yep.
So they pulled up, they won, and it was just us fucking around.
Last
in my
time we
backyard.
couldn't go because we weren't.
I did invite y'all. It was just started off with like, hey, I don't know how many spots we're gonna have. I'm not fully in charge this
It's
time.
all right. It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, so and by the way, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate Nomad back there. Y'all see me in Newts all the time. Jose, like, I haven't had shit like throughout this whole streaming and content thing, especially when I started. But like, I've had a couple real ass homies who are down to help me with some shit, and that's helped me a lot. But anyway, we did that, right? Beer pong tournament. We thought it would be funny. It was cool. The next year, I'm talking to shout out DJ Biscuit. I'm talking to Biscuit. DJs for like a bunch of clubs out there in like Pomona, LA, and we were talking about another beer pong tournament, and he was like, "Yo, like, I'll see if I can get you to like, if I can get this club to let you host it here. Just come do the beer pong tournament at this club." Like, all right, like, shit, if you can. Like, I've never been invited to no club. You feel Club Penguin, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the club I've been to. And so, the basement in Pomona, cool as hell. Like, all the people there, the managers, the DJs, they're cool ass people for real. And so he's like, yeah, they got a room for you. A room is not like a room. A room is like a whole half of the club. Like,
Damn.
there's like sections in the room. So I was like, oh shit, okay. And so they just gave me that section so we could just hold a whole beer pong tournament back there. So again, it was something I wanted to do, kind of like how the first one we did was. I was starting to plan something. It's like, we'll see if we could just get you this venue. They just shot me the venue, you know what I'm saying? I shouted out the club and promoted it, but it was like a thing where like they weren't even like, hey, can you give me a shout out? Like, I just did it because they were being cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? So they were just being really cool with that. I can't wait to do the next one because I had a really shitty camera at the time and really bad lighting and bad mics and everything. So like now with the equipment that I have, I know I can do some crazier shit this time. But yeah, shout out Biscuit. That's the homie. But he's got me into like tapped in with a lot of people out there in the clubs and like got me into that game, which I kind of want to do more of. I've never wanted to do the like public interview type stuff where people go out and find drunk girls outside of a club and does a woman's body count matter?
Yeah.
I see like too many people doing that shit. It's like it'll be interesting if I scroll by like, oh, let me watch this. But when you've seen it a million times, you're not original, you're not
Very
interesting. Like,
saturated.
and it's like, or either that or they're just like flirting with these girls. Like,
Yeah, we know how the interview's gonna go, pal.
yeah.
Hey, let me get a little spin.
Yeah, let me get 360. Like fuck that. Like I never
Body
want to do
count
that.
does not matter at all.
But yeah, it's so much of that. So I'm like, I've wanted to stay away from that so much, but I do think when we've gone to like parties and clubs and shit like that, I've got some of my best videos just because we find a way to make it happen. And it's like, I was talking to you about one of the videos and you were like, that genre is just entertaining, you know, because there's so many people there and there's so much action going on. Like, do whatever I want to do kind of thing. I don't have to go to public interviews or nothing, but when we're like at active spots like that, there's just more going on. I think it's entertaining too.
Yeah. I like the one where you went to that party in the cow suit.
Oh, I was getting milked.
Yeah, you were really getting.
Dude, no, that was really. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was sick.
Got my
That
shit
was
milked.
so funny, bro.
You had the udders, and you were like, I want to do the motion, but you were milking for show.
The crazy thing was that wasn't even a Halloween party.
Oh, it wasn't even a Halloween.
That was
party?
just my Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a regular ass
Picked up
Tuesday.
my dry cleaning, saw the cow costume.
It's actually my
so
auntie's
go.
baby shower.
It was a rodeo themed party. So like, oh, dressed like cowboys. I'm like, can I be the cow? Like, that's what I asked. He's like,
That's
hell
funny.
yeah. And then he was like, yeah, like we'll put some buzzball in there. It was in like,
Dude, that was
where was it at? Somewhere in the IE. It was like, it's like Moval area. They love buzzball out there. You feel me? So
Yeah.
So the green buzzball was in my udders, and I was just getting milked all night. It was fun though, and I want to do more shit like that too. And I think I'm gonna be able to coming up here because the hardest part, like I would do that all the time if I could, but the hardest part is getting someone that too, but getting somebody to be on the camera the whole time. You feel me? Because it's like,
Yeah.
like I said, I have homies that help me out here and there, but a lot of times I don't. And then a lot of times when I do, it's like y'all are coming to help me out, so it's like I don't want to put you to work the whole time. So it's like,
Yeah, you got to enjoy the night too.
and they're like,
Yeah.
they'll put the camera down. I feel like a dick, but I'm like, yo, can you pick this up and get this shot real quick? And then
Yeah.
like a funny joke will happen. And then
they
we missed it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to fake a
Dude,
conversation for
I
a camera. Like, if it's a couple
know.
lines, we could fake it to set up a conversation, but I don't want to fake a full conversation. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like,
And it happens in gym content too, bro. Like because of our work schedules are so like they're the same for a couple days a week, but then they're the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So it's like I still have my camera, I have everything, bro, but it's like, and there's only so many videos I can do with a tripod before it's like it's not as interactive as someone like walking around, like you're like, you know, the camera's walking with you, you're getting conversation like pretty regularly, rather than just like getting candid shots or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not as like personable. You don't talk as much, you know. It's just like just set up shots, at least in the gym.
yeah, that's just the best kind of
Sam
content to
Sulek.
me, is just catching
Yeah, I
everything
mean,
we can.
shit. He said it worked for Sam Sulek, and that's
Well, I wasn't trying to
that's
be an
shit. That's
asshole,
true.
or-
I mean, yeah, I get you.
And he just had a phone.
I think-
I mean, is he dropping off now or what?
nah.
Samsung, I don't
No,
know.
he just won. What did he just win?
He just won a bodybuilding.
Yeah.
show.
Uh-huh.
He
Yeah,
looks-
but people are saying he's gonna
really
get
great.
he's gonna get fucking wiped out. And what's the next step from it?
Fuck, I don't remember.
He won his like minor pro, right?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
like
now
he
he's
won his
going
pro
to-
card,
Uh-huh.
and now he's like going to the pro card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are like, oh yeah, he's done for.
Yeah, but hey, it's
I
his
mean,
first
shit,
one,
that's sick,
man,
and he's
like-
22.
He's
Or
22?
He's
Or
like
23.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, come on, you're not the same age, bro.
But if I
Come on.
stepped on, all right.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
still got another year before I hit his size.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing. I think it's such a contrast from regular shit, which is like his appeal is that like everything they'll teach you about YouTube and content creation, he does the opposite. Like
Literally,
there's
bro.
nothing flashy about it. There's like
No
not
cuts,
many cuts,
no
like,
music.
It's like an hour long. He's
Yeah.
just talking.
And I think it's like, okay, if you're gonna like go against the grain, that's the way to do it. You gotta fully lean into it. So it's like, I think so. We were talking about like Moist Critical earlier. I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, and it's weird because that's usually not the type of shit I watch. Like I like that flashy, like almost Mr. Beastified kind of stuff where it's like bunch of shit going on. But his is the opposite. He's like the Sam Sulek of like the gaming world. It's just his camera. He turns it on. It's just him yapping for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even watch his gaming. I just watch his commentary videos.
That's usually what I watch too. Yeah.
And
I'm
imagine
finding it
how
interesting.
easy the monetization was for Sam Sulek. It's like if he got 4,000 views and every person just watched one video, it's like that's monetization right there, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's like like
There's so much room for ad slots in an hour-long video. Like,
For people trying to get into the game, like who are like you. One day I just see streamers. That's what I want to do. This shit's tight, right? How do you manage if you don't have a manager? Like you're over here talking about holding events, you're doing streams, you're doing content for music, you're getting in touch with different companies for sponsorships. Like how is that? Like let's get into the technical side of it, kind of like, you know, a little bit. Like are you writing out a schedule at the beginning of like your week? Like, yo, I got to contact this person. I'm going to do this stream on this day. So like how does that all work? How do you keep all of that organized when you're doing so much to promote yourself?
yeah, I kind of. So I'm busy outside of that because I work my job. You feel me? Like I'm not making enough yet to be able to quit my job and do this full time. Soon, hopefully soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got a gaming channel now. I want to get
Well, that's
monetized,
even
which
more
is
of
gonna
like
help.
a hardship then too, because you're also working then too. So
Yeah.
like again, how do you manage all that?
So
bro?
I was gonna say because I'm busy out of that, it is more of a hardship. But I feel like in a way it kind of helps because it helps my brain just kind of like compartmentalize that like, hey, Saturdays and Sundays are my days for other things because during the week I wake up, go to the gym as soon as I wake up. As soon as I get back, I'm starting work. I'm working all the way till the time I start streaming. I stream for 3 hours. The second I'm done streaming, I eat real quick and I edit until the time I go to sleep. It's like a routine, the same thing.
Wow.
So it's like I already kind of know in my brain like, hey, it's got to be a Saturday or a Sunday. Luckily where I work, they're like super lenient. You feel me? So if I tell them like a couple days in advance, yo, it's cool if I come in a little late this day, a little early, like whatever, they'll work with me because it's not so much of like they need me from this time to this time. It's more of like, hey, we just need you to get this done this week. However you get it done is you. So that helps a lot too. But
That's cool.
yeah, to kind of like coordinate everything, it's really just I do the best I can, to be honest. I don't have a straight system, but I will say when I started doing this was like the first time I really started using the calendar app on my phone. I just put shit in now and it's like, do I have anything that day? And I look, there's a little dot right there. It's so much easier.
So even stuff like that, just living by a calendar now and being more regimented, like with the calendar and just kind of plugging things in along the way has kind of helped you out a little bit to see, you know, get a little bit more fruitful results from your sponsorships and streaming, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just calendar is what I would say. Get into a routine because that is going to help because I know it's like, oh, I only got Saturday and Sunday, but I always got Saturday and Sunday. I never miss getting a video out so that every Saturday and Sunday, I always have the time. And then on top of that, just put in the work. You feel me? Like, get ready to have no bitches, have no life. Don't go out. Like you're going to have no life for a fat minute. And it's like,
yeah,
that's what it takes though. You feel me? Like, like when we went to a club to shoot that video, we went like twice. I think we did 2 videos at that club. But that was aside from the homie's birthday, which I went in for like 30 minutes, just kick it with them real quick. Aside from that, that was the only time I had been in a club in like the last 3-4 years. Like,
working.
I don't go out. Yeah, and I was working when I was in there
working,
too.
Yeah.
So
Just grinding.
grind. Yeah, that's really all it is.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people just think it kind of comes easier, like, oh, I'm going to put out one song and hopefully that works. And if it doesn't, well, I'm going to just quit. But this has been a long time in the making for you, right?
Yeah, I feel like nobody, unless you're a content creator yourself, you don't understand. So many people I've talked to like outside of it, I'll be like, oh yeah, man, you never know. You just need that one clip to blow up. No, you don't. Like, I had like 10. I had 10 clips blow up. You feel me? Like blow up to me. You feel me? Like I don't know if I'd call any of them viral. Like maybe bounce my ass, but blow up as in like over 1 million. Right? I've had like 7 clips go over 1 million views now to me, and it's not. You don't just need that one. You feel me? Like you gotta need that one. And then back it up with more
And
shit.
then follow,
you know what I'm saying?
saying?
It's a perfect example of the shit that I'm saying. Like that These Nuts guy, right? He's walking. Last time I saw him, I don't know if anything's changed, but like he was the guy that's known for the These Nuts shit. Last time I saw him, he's like walking around Vegas trying to take pictures with people for $5.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like that's what he does because he's just the guy from These Nuts. And then same with like the Hot Tua girl, right? Like she did that one funny thing, and now it's like she tried to do a podcast that people watched because they were clowning it, but I don't think it's going far, right? If I'm just being honest, no hate, that's just what I think. But then you look at the other people, you look at the other people who have gotten the opportunity. Like something I always point to is like that Asian kid that Kai Cenat linked up with, Ray.
Yeah.
He got lucky, right? Kai thought he was funny and brought him on, but he actually followed up with that shit. He had been streaming consistently ever after that, so it's like, is he really? Oh, I saw him talking about that. I don't know if he ever went.
He's like from Japan, right?
No, Taiwan, I think.
Taiwan, yeah.
Oh, is it like
He
a
met him in
mandatory
Japan.
military service over there? I think it's like 2 years. That's how it is in Korea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Unfortunate, but hey, so since you since there's been like almost a year since we last had you on, is there what is like your newest favorite video that you put out? Maybe one that you put the most work in, or just the one that you think is the funniest, like,
Yeah.
or maybe one that you think deserves more love.
To be honest, like, I know it's gonna sound corny, but I don't think it's came out yet. Like, I don't think we've done it yet. Like, to me, there hasn't been that, like, well, okay, I can say it with streams. There hasn't been a stream that has been like that one.
Mhm.
With videos, probably the cow one.
The
Probably,
cow one?
Yeah, because I think from start to finish, that's a good video. It's 17 minutes long. Like, it has a good montage at the beginning to get you. I think, like, creatively speaking, like, video speaking, like, that is probably my best video to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a speed dating stream we did.
Yeah.
I love that video. That's our, like, the production was kind of ass. Like, we had 4 different camera angles and like 3 of them were shit. We had 3 different mics going. It took me 26 hours to edit. That's edited. Well,
26?
26 including me making the thumbnail. So like 25 and a half, 25.
Damn.
And it took 20, and that's of editing alone. That's not like from like, that's not counting the times when I'm sleeping or working. Like, editing alone, 26 hours to edit it, right? It's like a 40-minute video, but I love that shit. Like, what it is just me and Biscuit taking turns going on speed dates with these girls. They come in, we have an earpiece in. All the homies are in the other room watching us on a big monitor, telling us what to say, like Impractical Jokers, right?
Yeah.
And like, we hear it in the ear, we just relay it to them. And it's funny because going in, the girls don't know what's gonna happen. They eventually figure it out as soon as they see us with the AirPod and then hear the crazy shit we're saying. They're like, "Oh, this is what this is." But going in, like, they don't know what to expect, what to hear. So I love that video. I think as far as like something you could like sit down and watch, that's probably my favorite one. Maybe that's my favorite. But as far as my best one, I really think it is that party vlog we did.
Okay.
It has us in costumes.
With you and the cow.
Cow suit, montages. We streamed at the party, so you get like 5 minutes of stream highlights in there.
No, I'll say, bro, that shit was edited so good. It low key reminded me of like Nick Nayaracina's type of videos and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like every clip was like super entertaining. I don't know, bro. There was just so much shit going on. It attention capturing, you know? Like, there wasn't one clip where it wasn't like whatever. It's like every single clip, it was like, shit, they're doing that. Oh my god, I can't believe it said that. What the hell is he doing here? Like,
I appreciate it.
You know, like,
So when's the next one, man?
Thank
When's
you. I
the
put
next
in work
event
with
gonna
it. There's also more we couldn't show from that.
I bet, bro.
I might release it one day, but I'm like,
Maybe
like behind a paywall.
Fans or
Yeah, I was just
something
about to say.
Yeah, put it
Or
on Patreon.
I got that YouTube membership now where it's like $3 a month. My membership is called, what is it? The Torta Pounders, I think. Something about like.
We'll put it in the description. Check the link in the description. We'll make sure that we put it in there for you.
But the next one, I don't know. Oh yeah, so this is what I was gonna say earlier about the next one, right? Is like, I love those kind of videos and I want to do that. I want my channel to be a good like 50-50 mix of like stream highlights of the streams we do from the house, and going out and doing vlogs and stuff like that, right? I wasn't able to do it for a minute because I don't have nobody to come like with the camera with me. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know when the next one was, but y'all know Knutson, Ben.
yeah.
He was in like all my videos for a fat minute. He had been busy like a lot lately, and his schedule's kind of freeing up again. He finished up some stuff he was working on.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna start working together again. And he's a real one. You feel me? He's one of those people. He's always down to just hold a camera, and it's like you'll never really get that moment with him where it's like, oh fuck, we missed that. Start recording, because he's just there. He's just the whole time he'll be recording everything.
Yeah, I do remember him doing
And
that.
he's just locked in. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta tell him like, oh, can you like keep recording, because like he'll just be going. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out Nomad. He's been helping me out a lot too. Jose's been helping me out whenever he can. Jose got a kid on the way, so.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, we just announced it on the stream like I think 2 weeks ago.
Hey,
No way.
He helps me out when he can, but obviously he's gonna get even more busy coming up. You feel me? So,
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's gonna be tough.
yeah, but nah, Jose, same shit with him. That's been like my best friend since we were like really young. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of in this with me now. Even on the streams, he's not there. Like, he's always like
in spirit.
in spirit. Yeah, nah, and it's like
Hell yeah.
he's the one I talk to. Like, okay, what are we gonna do for a video this week? Like, even though it's my channel, he's like heavily involved with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of the goals for 2025, man, you've already accomplished a lot. You've grown the channel. You're making moves in music. Like, what are some of the goals for 2025 for somebody that's growing so fast and is growing as fast as you are? Is it just like organic? Hey, whatever happens, happens, or it's like, no, this is gonna happen this year. This is how I'm gonna do it. What are some of the goals, man?
So some of the goals, there's a few goals I have like on paper set, right?
I know you got them Pokemon cards coming soon.
Yeah. I actually just started talking about that on my stream. I announced it. We ran into hella copyright issues with that though. I was making trading cards, like Bassy cards.
Yeah.
and I just ran into a bunch of copyright issues. But it's gonna be something I could do with giveaways. You know, like
Mhm.
I got trading cards. Everyone who's ever been on my stream has like their own card. So like with a quote, right? So like there's different Bassy cards. There's like the standard Bassy. There's the cow Bassy, and the quote was like, "Oh, somebody milked me" or something like that, right? And then like. So I have cards like that, but so many copyright issues. So I gotta keep working on that. I don't know
Yeah.
when that's coming.
I mean, remember the designs were very
Yeah.
greatly made.
Shout out Dragon Booty. He just helped me out with that. He's a crazy graphic designer. But goals for 2025, I got an album on the way. I don't want to say when it's coming out yet because it's not done, and I learned my lesson from the cards that I should never say when something's gonna be out until it's out of my hands. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like until it's out of my hands. And so once I get the album like fully recorded, like mix and master, like done, and then I give it to a distributor, then I'll start talking about like, hey, it's coming on this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But until then, hell no, I'm not saying shit because
Yeah.
I had people wondering for a minute, like, what's the surprise you were talking about? What's the surprise? I was supposed to do it when I hit 10K YouTube subs, and then it didn't happen. And I was like, shit, I promise I'm trying. Like, I have it all done. It's just copyright. Like, the company won't make the cards.
Oh man.
Oh.
And so I just had to show them one day. I was supposed to be a surprise, but like, y'all deserve to know. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of showed them everything. But goals for 2025, I want to get this album out. I started doing
Drop
music
the
for fun. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. And nothing has ever helped my channel grow like music. Like, of my 11K YouTube subs, I think I was looking at like where they all came from. I think like 4,000 of them came from Bounce My Ass music video,
Mm.
and like another 2,000 came from the clip. So that's like half of my subs came from only Bounce My Ass stuff. And so
Sorry, I was gonna ask, now. How many channels do you have for like combined? Like I'm like TikTok, YouTube. Like, would you ever consider even doing like Bassy Music, Bassy Entertainment? You know, those types of things, so that you have monetization possibilities for Bassy Entertainment, where you're just doing all the club stuff, and the Bassy Music could have its own avenue. Is that something you'd even consider, or is that just too much work right now?
yeah, so eventually it's too much work right now, but eventually when I'm able to quit my job and do this full time, that is definitely something I want to do. One of my like, it's weird because people always ask my inspirations and shit like that, but most of my inspirations for content and YouTube come from people who aren't YouTubers. And like come from or maybe they are YouTubers but they're not like in my lane. They don't do what I do. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff I do, like my inspiration doesn't come from like not always other YouTubers, or sometimes YouTubers that do completely different stuff than me. My bad, my hand right here. YouTubers that do other stuff than me. Can I hold it like this and move this hand?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause my hands be going when I talk. I don't even notice.
No,
So I'll hold the mic like this.
Yeah.
Still good?
Okay.
Yeah, bad.
So yeah, it doesn't like. For example, speaking of the other channels.
No. All right.
Speaking of the other channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to one day. It's too much right now just because I am still working my full-time job and I'm struggling to get videos out on all my channels because first to answer your question, yeah, I have my TikTok, I have my Instagram, I have my YouTube channel, I have my gaming channel now, I have an extras channel also.
Damn.
Uncle Bassy,
Wow.
where I do the
Mhm.
vlogs and the stream highlights. Uncle Bassy Gaming, where it's just chopped up playthroughs of me gaming, which I kind of fell in love with that stuff now. And it's like, I enjoy doing that just as much as I enjoy doing my regular videos. Then I have Uncle Bassy Extras, where I just spam random shit. Like, kind of like Moist Critical videos, where like, if I want to just, hey, I saw a movie, I thought it was good, let me talk about it. I'll talk about it on stream for 10 minutes. I'll put that on my Extras channel. That's for
Yeah.
like the people who just really want to see everything I do or talk about, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of like the inspirations and all that, one guy who I had watched for years, Star Wars Theory, right? That's his name.
Star Wars theory?
Yeah, I'm a big ass Star Wars nerd, and so
yeah, same.
I used to watch a bunch of his videos. I still do, and something I realized is he has channels like, and the main point of his channel is like it started with him doing like theories about Star Wars shit. Like, hey, did you notice this and this? Maybe that means this. And I go down. If you scroll down on his channels, you see like anime theory, you see like Dragon Ball theory. Like he does it with so many. Like he has so many different channels. He has like a gym channel, and it's like every element of his life. Like he has a channel for it, and I'm like, that's exactly what I want to do one day. Like I want to have a channel just for my music. I want to have, well, maybe not music, because I don't plan on doing too much of it. Just kind of whenever I feel like it. But I want to have a gym channel. I want to have my gaming channel. I want to have my extras channel, and then I want to have shit, maybe like a mukbang channel, like a food review channel. I have to figure that one out because
That'd be
I personally
cool.
don't get
You
it.
can
I can't
be
watch
watching all
mukbang
those.
stuff,
Mhm.
but I would love to do it. Like I could yap. You feel me? I can eat food and yap. So,
Ethan loves the
I'll be
mukbangs.
I'll be a
Avid
guest.
I guess. You watch mukbangs?
Yeah. Hello.
He
Okay,
loves
okay.
them.
Every time, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Just
What's
Was
that? No,
Yeah,
that's
no,
ASMR. No,
I hate
no.
that, man.
No, I hate that shit. That's ASMR. Mukbangs is like, I think mukbang is like I forget
Is
where
it
it's
mukbang
where
or
it's
mukbang?
mukbang.
the
I think
glasses on.
that's what they say, but
It's mukbang.
yeah, no. I think it's literally translates to like talking eating show or like like talking show or talking eating show or something like that. Something synonymous to that, but. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like it's almost like a vlog, but like and I'm a fat ass, bro. I like eating food, so like if I see someone eating a bunch of fucking food, then it's like low key. I'm like, okay, now I can eat healthy, and like that's low key. Like I don't have
that
to do
does
that
it for
shit.
you?
That's
I'm
kinda
like,
cool.
Low-key, Homo was eating
It's-
like while everyone was
it's
sitting.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I wish I could do
it's a
that.
mental thing, bro. Like, cause I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's
Envision
weird.
yourself eating that meal,
Low key,
and then
yeah.
like, all right, I can
Or
eat
you
like
know
a
what?
lettuce.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
right.
it's like in the past I've like ate dinner and I'm watching someone like doing like basically a vlog talking about shit while they're eating too, and they're eating fucking fast food, like the best like tasting food or whatever, and then I'll be full. And then the video end, I'm like, okay, like now I don't need to go get fucking, this or
that's
that.
Jack in the Box or
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's almost like I'm tricking my mind watching them eat a bunch of unhealthy food while I'm like filling up my belly eating healthy food. And then I'm like, okay, like I'm satisfied.
That's I gotta try that. I've been having cravings.
I mean, bro,
sometimes.
it works for me, bro. But
Yeah.
it was to each his own.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta try that. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love eating. I just did a video of like Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. I'm a fat ass too. You feel me? Like at heart.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just did like Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. And
Who
then,
won?
So it was Chick-fil-A.
What?
No.
Like the chicken
It was
sandwich?
close. It was close. So
For
I'm
the
talking
chicken
about
sandwich?
sandwich or
So-
like tenders?
I did 3 rounds. I did the fries, I did the sandwiches, and then I did the tenders. I love Popeyes. I did a food tier list, and the only 2 in the S tier were Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Oh damn! Okay.
So I love Popeyes, right? Their wings too. Their wings are good, like better than
The
you
wings
think
are
fast
good,
food
yeah.
wings would
So how
be.
the fuck did Chick-fil-A win?
Because I did the fries, right? Naked fries, Popeyes fries were better.
Uh-huh.
With sauce, Chick-fil-A was better. And I'm like, let's be real. If you ever go to these places, you're getting it with the sauce.
Are we including
Because-
sauce?
Hear me out. No, hear me out.
No.
Popeyes Ranch.
The blackened ranch, right?
The Black and Ranch was cool, but it wasn't nothing crazy to me because it was different. But like, I don't think it was nothing special. But Popeyes Ranch, the regular ranch, hear me out on this. It tastes more like salad ranch and less like chicken nugget ranch. There's definitely a difference in the ranches there.
I feel that with Chick-fil-A, bro.
Well, I don't get Chick-fil-A's ranch. I get the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, same.
And the Chick-fil-A
But-
sauce.
Okay, but you can't compare Chick-fil-A sauce to like Popeye sauce,
Yeah,
bro.
and especially Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A
ranch.
sauce is
They have
literally
it at-
S tier. Like
Yeah, I
they
know,
sell
but
them in
they have it
fucking
at
bottles
Chick-fil-A
at the
for a
grocery
reason.
store for a reason, bro.
So with the fries, I said Chick-fil-A barely. The Popeye, the chicken sandwich, I dead ass couldn't decide. I was sitting there just like
Bro.
smacking like a fat ass for like eating back to
Bro,
back.
Popeyes
like-
is so much better than Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
The
Hell
chicken
no,
sandwich
the
is
chicken
better
sa-
for sure.
It's a
the
fucking
spicy
it's a
one,
fat
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
no, that's what I'm
Mm.
saying, bro.
And it's like
the
so
breaded
crunchy,
chicken
bro.
sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. You don't get the grilled ones, right?
No,
Yeah,
I get the plain one, bro. I don't even get the deluxe. I get the plain one, or I get the spicy one, the spicy
the
one,
spicy deluxe.
and then I got okay. Well, I don't know, bro. I think putting lettuce and tomato on a chicken sandwich is crime. I think that's an offense.
Tomato's good, but here's the thing though. I also put Chick-fil-A sauce on the chicken sandwich.
Yeah, bro. So you're
Bro,
biased as fuck over that.
Why
Dude,
not?
it's like a sauce.
If
You're
the
just a
sauce
sauce
is
fan.
Yeah.
It's
a
not
sauce
like
fan.
it's
The
not like they
sauce
only like
cannot-
give you one little thing of sauce at Chick-fil-A. If you go there, you're allowed to eat the sauce. So like,
Yeah,
why not
bro.
rank it with the sauce? That's what
Nah,
makes the most
bro.
sense.
Bro, but
nah.
if you ate the Popeyes chicken sandwich with the Chick-fil-A sauce, you would have chose Popeye.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. For the chicken sandwich, I said it was 50-50. I was like, I really can't decide. The nuggets, I tried Chick-fil-A nuggets and Popeye's chicken. Again, it was close. I couldn't decide. But what I realized halfway through eating the nuggets is that my tongue gets tired of the taste of Popeyes before Chick-fil-A.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
because
like,
you know how the first bite of your food's always the best, right?
Yeah.
See,
And
like
then if you're full and you're eating, it all tastes like shit. And so Popeyes, I got that taste before I got that with Chick-fil-A. And I'm going to say this. Somebody once told me that Chick-fil-A chicken tastes like it was raised by both parents, and that's so accurate.
I will say it tastes healthier, but
I can see, Popeyes growing up with a single parent household. I can see Popeyes growing up in a broken home.
And I
can see
Popeyes,
that.
Yeah.
the chickens
Chick-fil-A
probably
is
smoked black and
definitely-
miles.
yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
And I love Popeyes, but in a different way that I love Chick-fil-A. You feel me? I
Bro.
love Chick-fil-A like it might meet my parents. I love Popeyes like I'm texting you at 3 a.m. You feel
Yeah.
me? Put your kid to sleep and pull up.
Those
Like
are
that
good-
type of
those are
thing.
good analogies.
My bad. I'm
Nah,
moving
bro.
over here.
No, okay. I will say like the nuggets at Chick-fil-A are probably better than
yeah,
Popeyes.
I agree.
The
Yeah.
chicken sandwich at Popeyes is spicy. If we're comparing spicy and spicy,
It's
bro,
the- it's the
Popeyes is
bro.
better. If we're comparing tenders and tenders, Popeyes is better. 100%. Fries and fries, Popeyes is better.
Wait,
say
so
the
how?
fries.
Chick-fil-A fries are good, but Popeye's got the like. If we're
They're
just talking about if you
seasoned,
order,
man.
They're seasoned, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And it's got a crunch, bro. Like,
so if I can't eat the Chick-fil-A fries with the sauce, can I eat the Popeyes fries with no seasoning then? Like, what
Whoa,
constitutes the
no,
cheating?
it
What
no,
comes
it
with
comes
cheating.
like that
Seasoning.
though
You
by
don't ask for
default.
It
that.
comes with sauce. If
No,
I
it
ask
does
for
not,
it, if
bro.
I say, can I get sauce? It's free.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
when
So
you
let me
ask
so let me
for
let me say this. Why does the motherfucking people taking your order be like, you want sauce with that? When you get fries at Popeyes, they're like, all right, you want small, medium, or large? They come that way,
They
bro.
say
They don't
what
be like,
kind
you
of
want
sauce?
Cajun? You want Cajun on it?
They say what kind of
It co-
sauce at Popeyes?
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
they don't say
I'm
what
sa-
kind
no,
of seasoning though.
I'm saying like you're saying
Jeez.
you like it comes with the sauce, bro.
Yeah.
But if it came with the sauce, you wouldn't have to ask for the sauce. You don't
No,
ask
they
for the
ask
Cajun
you.
seasoning on Popeyes fries, but you ask for the sauce for the
Oh, like
for the Chick-fil-A fries.
But the thing is, it's still there though. It's still at the restaurant. So if you know,
I
maybe
think we
to a
need
casual,
DJ
maybe,
Biscuit.
bro, this
to
DJ
a
Biscuit to
casual.
be the deciding
we need to
factor.
redo this. We need to redo this.
Fact-
This
maybe
thing,
to a
bro.
casual who
We
doesn't
could-
go to Chick-fil-A
we
like me.
we could have done an
Maybe.
hour on this shit. Like this could have been the whole fucking
And on your
podcast.
first mukbang
Plus-
channel, then we got to come on it, bro.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
no,
First
let's do
episode,
it.
yeah.
First episode.
Let's do
Plus,
it.
keep in mind, they don't even have the spicy honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich because it's not August
damn.
23rd to November 26th. They don't even have that at Chick-fil-A right
That
now.
almost sounded like a bar, homie.
we had a
I
video.
couldn't even
bars
repeat
right
that
now.
if I wanted
We
to.
had a video of me
Spin
and
that
Jose
heat.
putting up Christmas decorations. And there's probably like 4 or 5 times where I mentioned the spicy honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich. He's like, "Why do you keep saying the full name?" I'm
Nah,
like, "That's
bro.
what it
So
is."
you had anchor bias, bro.
No,
you
no, I
literally had
know.
fucking
I
anchor
even said
bias.
I was
going
like
around.
I'm usually have it like in my mind before I go in of which one I think is gonna win, but this one I was dead ass 50-50. Like I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Next time you can't use sauce, bro.
brother,
Well,
no.
why not?
That's
If
a
it-
cheat.
You
if
just
there's no sauce at the
cheating.
restaurant.
Nah, bro. No,
If
what
the
I'm
sauce is there.
saying is though, like you need to do 2 separate rankings. Then you need to do everything without sauce or condiments.
Okay.
Rank it there. Like okay, without sauce, this is way better. All right, now let's try if you go to Dave's hot chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's try the hot chicken with Dave's sauce.
I think Dave's
Versus
is in
fu-
a different kind of league.
I know,
Yeah,
Dave's is
Dave's
stupid.
is-
Or like Epic Wings, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're comparing like Epic Wings with ranch versus like
Wingstop.
Wingstop with Wingstop wings and ranch, then that would be comparable because they're both wings and you both get fucking ranch from both of them.
But
Yeah.
the whole
Mr.
thing.
Nah, bro,
Shooting
you
over
wrong.
there. Yeah,
You
no,
wrong.
I think
I
I will say.
No.
I think I'll say with no sauce, I think Popeyes would probably win. But the whole thing is which one was better. To me, which one is better is which one would I go to if there's a Popeyes and a Chick-fil-A right there. If I'm going there, I'm allowed to get the sauce when I go there. If it's like, hey, which one would you rather go to? But they both ran out of sauce. Okay,
Yeah.
Popeyes. But like, they always got sauce.
Yeah, but the categories that you made, like, they're invalid now because you have the sauce.
No,
It's like
sauce
you're
makes sense.
you're eating the chicken sandwich. Okay, so chicken sandwich for chicken sandwich. You can't be like chicken sandwich then chicken sandwich with Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah.
It's just
And
not
then-
fair.
and then
No, because
ranch.
when you hear which one's better, why do you want to know which one's better? So you know which one to go to.
Yeah, but like it should have
What
been.
if-
it wins in fries?
Yeah, we're gonna have to,
and
like,
then,
label
but
this.
Chick-fil-A, the sauce is a different category.
No,
the
but
sauce
it's
should have
still
been a
at the
different
restaurant.
category.
What if you've never been to a Popeyes, you've never been to a Chick-fil-A, and you see my video, right? And I do no sauce. Popeyes is better. And you go there like, oh, it is. And then you see someone else eating Chick-fil-A, and you try it with the sauce. You're like, how come Bass never told me they had sauce? I would have gone to Chick-fil-A
Nah,
instead.
bro.
The
It
sauce
could-
is a part of the restaurant.
It could have been.
Okay,
the
but
food
people-
itself is better.
I think-
but with the sauce,
Yes,
Chick-fil-A.
yes, that's how it should
Well,
have
then
been.
I'll say I don't mind saying that, but like I gotta definitely do the sauce as a part of it somewhere because
Yeah, no,
they got sauce.
bro. Okay, take it as an avid mukbanger. Watch
Oh,
it,
an
okay?
avid banger, okay.
All
We got a real banger right here.
They'll literally say like, "Yo, with the sauce, no, this is like way better." But if you were just gonna get something plain, like I would definitely go here. So like, you just did it wrong, bro. You
Well, I'll say that.
like hurt my feelings.
I'll say that. Okay, all right. Popeye's booty butt cheek naked is probably better. If you're allowed to get sauce, which the restaurants let you get sauce, let me make that one clear. They'll even tell you my pleasure. If you're allowed to get sauce, Chick-fil-A better.
All right.
Yeah, well, if they were so good, they wouldn't be closed on Sundays.
Oh fuck! I didn't even
Popeyes
think
open
about
7 days a week.
Popeye's got bills to pay though, bro. It seems like Popeye got child support.
No,
Popeye's trying to
but
make
what I
money,
will say
bro.
about Chick-fil-A, bro,
Chick-fil-A's got a square job. You know what I'm saying?
Every-
Like, pays his taxes.
9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Wife
we
and
only
kids
open,
at home.
You know what I'm saying?
is that I was like in and out, bro. I never pass a Chick-fil-A and there's not anyone like it's not like empty. It's never empty. There's always a fucking line of some sort. There's always people inside. So
I
it's like
think-
really weird, bro. Because I don't think it's that good, bro. I'd rather. I mean, shit.
think
I'd
it's
rather
so
go
good.
to In-N-Out.
I think people got their own thing. I think some people are loyal to the Chick-fil-A game. I think some people
That's
are
me.
loyal
I want a
to
Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
It's like
just don't
Target
get
versus
it.
Walmart.
I don't know
Target's
about anybody
Chick-fil-A,
loyal to Walmart. I
Walmart's
think it's more of
Popeyes.
like a pocketbook.
Well, shit. I think
Yeah,
they're.
Target or Walmart.
I'll tell.
Target for sure.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
okay, yeah.
Nah, yeah, no. I was gonna say Target for sure, but I'll,
Walmart.
some
Joe
shit off
Bougie
camera.
ass.
I'll tell you.
I just feel dirty every time I'm in a Walmart. And I've said that people are like, "Oh, you're too good for Walmart." I'm like, "No, I'm cool with cheap shit." You feel me? Like, I've gone to Walmart, but it's just like I'm talking about physically, like actually, literally dirty. Like there's grime and dirt on the shit
Yeah.
in
And
Walmart that I've been in.
There's some
Like,
straight specimens that
Yeah.
be going to Walmart.
some straight
Yep.
specimens.
Crocs, fucking shorts, fucking
Shaqs.
crop top. It's a grown ass dude. It's a grown ass dude, bro.
You see a
Pushing
pair
like
of Shaqs in
350
there?
or something.
Yeah. My bad. I didn't even answer. It's goals for 2025. We got a little sidetrack. I want to get this album out.
Album.
I want to get my gaming channel monetized because I think that's when I'll be able to take the step to do this full time. You know what I'm saying? Because what I realized after I got this main channel monetized, every week on my main channel, I'm doing whatever I can do, right? Like wherever I'm able to go, whoever I'm able to have with me, because it kind of relies on me socializing with people. My gaming channel, I don't do what I can do. I do what I want to do because it just relies on me. All I need is me and a game. And I play for 2 hours, chop it up into a video. So I could drop like 3-4 videos a week on my gaming channel if I had the time. So once I get this monetized, like I think I'll be able to quit my job and just get out like 3 gaming videos a week because it's so much easier to do than where I have to rely on other people for going out to do something. I need a cameraman or something like that. So
yeah.
get that channel monetized, get this album out, and aside from that, it's just get these big streams done and get these videos done. Like look at my biggest and best videos and just do it better. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking is like what's the biggest craziest thing I could do? Like what's something somebody could watch and be telling their homies about? Like, yo, Bass brought a goat into his house on the stream, which is in the works, by the way. I've been talking to my
That's
goat people.
crazy.
Yeah, y'all might get a call one day like, hey, I got a goat. Y'all want to pull up?
Alright.
So I've been talking to goat people, so I want to bring a goat in the house. Like we want to do a road trip video where we get like an RV or something and just go out to like Texas or some shit like that. I have some cool video ideas. One of them that I've been wanting to do for a minute. I just need the people because it's hard to get people all on the same schedule. But I need like 10 randoms that the stream has never seen and that Jose has never seen because Jose's on the videos all the time, right? So me and the 10 people are kicking it there. They're all sitting behind me. I'm like passing out cash. Like, okay, y'all got paid? Y'all got paid? Cool. Jose comes in because if y'all have seen the videos, me and him are just clowning each other the whole time. We're just talking shit. He comes in. I got like 10 people behind me that he's never seen just sitting there. Whenever I make a joke, they all start laughing. Like I got paid actors to laugh at my jokes.
That's
And I'm like, yeah, and they're just laughing. I just like go like that, and they'll like dap me up real quick. And then he makes a joke, and I'll be like, nope, and they just stop. I'm like, not funny. Like I think that would be such a good like clip and just like full video of just me getting paid actors to laugh at his jokes. Like
that's
Yeah,
that's comedy.
and that's really where it comes from. It's just us. Like every Tuesday, I have little creative teams meetings. My Discord server with certain people. Nomad's there. Shout out Deesh Money. He's there. Newts. It's just we all get there every Tuesday. And like, all right, what's the funniest shit we could do? Like, what's the most entertaining stuff possible? And then we just try our best to do it.
We gotta do another cup pong, bro.
I'm down. I really want to. I wanna.
Champions gotta return.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So you got
no.
weekly meetings to schedule some things out. You guys are building up the channel. Seems like you got a good team, a good crew, people that are helping you out. And we're definitely looking forward to getting you back on when you do start to continue, continue to grow and all that stuff. And we'd love to be a part of any of that growth that we can, especially for that beer pong tournament. That sounds like it would be sick. The last time that you were here, we ended everything with an ism, a little word of wisdom, and it was that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Is there any other advice that you might be able to give, an ism or just some advice for people out there who are at the same position that you were maybe 2 years ago, who are like, man, I really want to just do this full time, man.
Yeah.
Any last words of wisdom before we sign off?
Yeah. For one, the same thing. I can do all things through Christ. You feel me? All things means all things. I don't know why people give up, especially people who believe in God and Christ. Like, you don't think you could do it, really? Like you're really doubting yourself, knowing all things means all things. So for one, still that, yeah. But also something I would tell people who were in my position, or honestly anybody who's a creator or doing music, like the one biggest thing that I feel like I've needed to tell people, or that people need to hear probably, is watch your own videos and ask yourself, would you watch you? You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest with yourself. Like, why are people like, everybody's doing everything these days, and that's kind of one of the things I thought about before I started streaming. Is like, like I don't know, just streaming and content creation is so saturated these days. Everything's saturated. Like, you just got to do it better. You feel y'all know everyone's doing podcasts these days, so I'm sure y'all know that too. Yeah. And it's like, just give them a reason to watch you, because I feel like so many people just do basic shit, like those public interviews where they go out and ask people. You might get one clip that goes up and goes crazy, but no one's gonna really be into you like that because they could find that shit anywhere. You feel me? Yeah. So like, just ask yourself every day. I ask myself every day, every week, like, why are people watching me? If I'm gonna sit down in front of my camera and just yap for 10 minutes, like, okay, why are they gonna watch me instead of Moist Critical? You know what I'm saying? Like, why, if I'm gonna go out and like, okay, say bring a goat into the pad and do some crazy shit and have people there, why are they gonna watch me instead of Kai Cenat? You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing gym content and I want to do like the more laid back style, where I don't chop it up and edit it. Okay, Sam Sulek's been doing this way longer than you. Why are they gonna watch you instead of him? So like, just ask yourself for real, like, what are you bringing to the table? Because I've had some like friends or just people who will like ask me for help, and I'll check out their stuff, and it's like, I personally feel like I've seen your stuff, just better versions of it. So like, why am I gonna watch you? So like, ask yourself that. That's all I would say. Yeah, gotcha. Not much of a quote, but just hey, be real with yourself.
That's advice.
There you go.
That's
solid,
advice. Yeah,
dude, that is solid advice. Well, with that being said, Bassy, we've talked about a lot, and we're always more than honored to have you come on down, even if it's just to chop it up, man. You're just a fun person to be around. You're entertaining, you're funny, and we just wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And with that being said, Ethan, you want to go ahead and sign us off, bro?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Bassy, for being on.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you. This is fun.
Of course, man. Guys, stay tuned for everything Bassy's bringing to the table. It seems like he's got a lot planned. He is going to be dropping a vlog as well, a fitness vlog. Depending on when that's out, I'll go ahead and put that in the description as well whenever that's out. Other than that, all of his links, his code, all that stuff is going to be below. We'll see you guys next Sunday with another special guest, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next episode.